Hi, darlings. How are y'all doing today?
Hello, everybody.
We're sort of in a new setup. It's not fully finished.
We're still, yeah, our walls blank, except for the stuff all over it.
The old duct tape that we have to get off of it. Did you see there was any questions on YouTube?
There wasn't.
Okay.
Just more comments from Chris on other videos. Who has his own YouTube channel right now? We'll place a link to it. Picture it right here.
Hi, Chris.
You were adopted, Chris, into my family. Anyway, so I hope you guys have had an awesome week.
Nothing's really changed for me. I'm thinking I'm just still tired. This time change always messes me up. No matter if I sleep a lot or sleep a little.
I'm fine with the time change. It does not affect me any.
You're fine with everything. But, you know,
I tried
do
to.
you miss Arizona, though?
No.
I mean, they didn't have to, they don't have to deal with it, right?
Correct.
Lucky.
That's why
Well, I take that back. One of my friends online got all confused because everyone else's time changed. Didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I'm just like, because I had a guy talking to me about that at work the other day, and he was like, you didn't have to deal with that, did you? I was like, when I moved to Texas, I did. So.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff.
So, since we're both here, it's back to the questions. Unless you can think of something else. Quit flailing your arms. You have less space for you to do that, I guess?
We have more space.
Well, no, behind you, you don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It is nice to have a space, you know, to actually...
Dedicated workspace with a creation station there and there.
Quit falling asleep in here.
You know what?
You're going to hurt your back.
I'll be fine. Eventually. I miss my computer.
I know you do.
Not really. I stay up late helping Chris with his stuff and then watching some of our stuff over just to see where we can improve on what, and I pass out.
You're going to hurt your back. Or complain about back pain, and I'm not going to listen to it.
Okay.
We need to get you at least like a little futon thing so you can roll it up when you're not using it.
Well, that's why I chaired it this morning at Walmart.
You're not going to sleep in your chair.
Not in that one. It doesn't have arms. I'd fall out of it.
You could at least make it into the living room.
Yeah, but I'm extremely lazy. When it comes to reviewing videos, I'm just going to watch them here.
It's alright, at least you're reviewing them. Sorry, Chris, I'm very bad at doing that. I need to watch the Five Nights at Freddy. I want to watch them. I'm just terrible at watching videos right now.
Also, you guys in the comments section are just our viewers. Like, he's super, not super. He's just a little bit self-conscious about his videos. But his stuff is amazing, so just check him out.
Everyone's self-conscious.
I mean, he said it the other day, you are your worst critic. That's why I think when I look at my graphics that I've designed for our stuff, I'm just like, this looks stupid. But he's like, your stuff looks good. And then I make stuff for him and somebody else, and they're like, this is amazing. Thank you. I'm just like, I can't turn this kind of stuff out for myself, but everybody else likes it.
It's the way it is for me at work.
Yeah.
I don't like my stuff, but other people do. I know I can get better, though. That's the thing.
So like, go to his comment sections on his videos and ask him to post his Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. It's amazing. Or Chris, I'm calling you out. Post it. The world wants to see it.
I know I do. That's what I need to do later, after I edit my own stuff.
Because right now he's currently playing Tom Clancy's The Division. It's pretty fun stuff. And then like watching him play it, it's like being with him in the old days when we used to play games together. So, also he and I will be playing games together. I think Left 4 Dead and Spiral Knights.
I need to work on getting a new computer myself so I can play more games on my own computer and edit on my own computer. I hate using other people's computers. But that, at this point, I'm willing to invest some money in it, but I don't know what I need. I'm not very computer literate.
Chris is our computer person, by the way.
I've asked Not enough people, apparently. I just hadn't made it to Chris. But this
Yeah.
is a recent thing I've decided. Because I wanted to throw that across the room because I had Reveal the Deep edited and it, like, ate it. And then when I tried to do Undertale, if I left it on overnight so it could,
Render?
yeah, the computer would shut down. And yet, right now my computer is on after being on for 2 days straight.
Yeah, because I noticed that the other night. Because I did something and it just came on and I was like, what? I wasn't even in the room. I was out there looking at my lobster.
So yeah, I need a new computer.
This a light came on in here. I was like, what the heck is that? I walk in and see your background on the computer. I was like, who's in here?
Yeah.
It wasn't Maine.
Not this time, anyways. Let's get to those questions.
Question time.
We are on 21 through 30 of the random questions that you usually don't get asked, or that you aren't used to.
Eventually we will
Go back.
Wow. I can't speak English. Eventually we will loop around and get 1 through 10.
Yeah.
We just have to let some more time pass before we actually do them.
Well, you know, I just don't like re-answering questions. And
Pete and Repeat fell off the boat. Which one fell off the boat? It's like, what? Anyway, question time. Let's do this.
alright. If you were the opposite sex for one day, what would you look like and what would you do?
I would look like me, just with that Y chromosome. I'd probably do something awesome with my hair, and then just mess with people like I do on my day-to-day basis. Nothing would change. Well, maybe my voice bit.
It would be higher. Mine would be deeper. I know, I wouldn't mind having a more neutral voice.
I would prank call Brandon.
Oh, I could probably, since I'd be a white cis male, I could get away with more shit. Oh,
Wow.
sorry. That's what I spend too much time on Tumblr sometimes.
See, I avoid that section of Tumblr. I look at the art and I'm like, awesome. I listen to some music, I'm like, even more awesome.
It pops into my fandoms from time to time. I'm not against it though.
And then when I see that, I'm just like, scroll past. Don't ruin my night.
It depends on what the subject matter is and what mood I'm in if I want to read it. And moving on to the next question before we get ourselves in trouble with those topics.
Right?
Do you have a secret talent? If yes, what is it? A secret talent?
Well, it's not going to be a secret if I tell it.
I don't know. I don't really think I'm that talented. I would like to say I secretly sing well, but I don't think I sing well. But I don't. It's not so much of a secret that I sing, especially after audio surf since it's out.
Yeah, I went back and rewatched Audio Surf. You hummed a lot.
I know, but that
Then
was
again,
me
you were
being
wearing headphones.
self-conscious.
Yeah.
Wearing headphones, and some of the songs I don't know all the words to, so. Because you know if I know the words, I belt it out.
True. She sings in sync like nothing else. Or is it Backstreet Boys? Or both?
I prefer Backstreet Boys, and I only really like the first NSYNC CD. I had a whole conversation with Laura about that. Hi, Laura.
Hello, person.
You know Laura.
Oh, she was the one on the Skype call. Okay, cool. Anyway, next question, because I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to reveal my secret talent.
The fact that you can travel to the moon and back in one trip, 1 day, 1 hour.
Be quiet.
Ha! No. Let's see. 23. What is one unique thing you're afraid of? Unique thing? I'm terrified of real spiders. Fake spiders don't really bother me though. And I find spiders fascinating. Just can't do real ones, but I don't know if that's unique.
Unique, terrified things. So, like no, there's a legit reason why I don't like wind chimes.
But that's still a unique thing. I don't know many people that aren't fond of wind chimes, and that makes me kind of feel bad because I have one outside on the porch.
Well, I'm in here, so I don't hear it. this ear is super sensitive, so when it
Oh, it doesn't like the high keening.
yeah.
I'd say that's unique. I don't know many people that don't care for wind chimes, but I don't know if I'd say that's afraid.
Yeah, it'd be like a wind chime like coming at me, like a fucking metal tornado.
I don't know.
Unique.
I've never
fear.
thought about a unique fear. I'm sort of afraid of heights, but I don't mind them at the same time.
Nah, I love
The
heights.
adrenaline rush type of thing. That's why I don't mind roller coasters or airplanes. I have no idea. I think that's really the closest thing I can think of, but
The absence of sound.
No, that would be a cool thing to experience, but I really want to experience deprivation tank sometime.
What is that?
It's a tank that is locked off from sound and light. And I think you have to put in earbuds depending on where you are, and you float in this water that has perfect salinity, so you're just floating there, and you don't with no effort, and you stay in there for like an hour or two, I guess, depending on where you go.
Huh. That seems awesome. I want to do that.
Yeah, but they cost money. Maybe one day. I know I would like to do it one day.
I'm still thinking on a unique fear. I don't really have one.
Watch, come up with something after we do the video.
Unique fear.
If you happen to think of something by the end of the video, you can say it, but I'm going to move on to the next question.
Moving on.
You can only have one... Shush.
Ooh. I don't think my
It's
phone's
7.
muted either.
No. I think that would have done it anyways, because that's an alarm. What was I reading? You can only have one kind of sandwich. Every sandwich ingredient known to humankind is at your disposal.
Just one sandwich?
Well, since I do low carb, I'm either gonna have, I don't know, I think I'd rather have a lettuce sandwich instead of using a low carb bread, because I had some once and they were very dry.
What's a lettuce sandwich?
You use lettuce as the bun. That's why I have that romaine lettuce in right now, because I've been making sandwiches for work.
Oh. I used to do that when I was a kid. I would just lettuce, stuff, lettuce.
Yep, so that would be mine.
My mom thought it was weird. I was like, nah, I'm good.
And of course I'd have at least bacon, deli sliced ham, deli sliced turkey, deli sliced chicken. I want my meat on there. I would not make
You want the ultimate sandwich? Shout out to other Ninja Sex Party fans who know that song. I would have to, like, if I only could make one sandwich. Like, I don't like sauerkraut on the normal, but a Reuben would be it.
But that's every day for the rest of your life, I think, is it?
Oh.
Oh, no. If you have a sandwich, it's the only kind of sandwich you ever get to have.
Reuben.
You'd have a Reuben?
But does it, like, okay, so, like, say I can have it, like, a plain Reuben, or the next day, a grilled one?
I'd say you could still do that.
Then heck yes.
Of course, for me, I can't forget the cheese and the ranch. I don't know which cheeses I would go for. I don't have a very defined palate. But when I was in France, I think it was Camembert that they tried to get me to eat.
That type of cheese?
Yeah, it's... Well, I just was reminded of it because in the show I'm obsessing over right now, one of the characters eats Camembert, and apparently it's a smelly cheese, but I don't remember Camembert being smelly.
The Stinky Cheese Van. That was a good book. Next question. Or Dagwood.
You just found $100. How are you going to spend it? Bills.
You're gonna give $100 to bills? Who's bills? Bad joke is bad. Is it more than one bill?
Depends. If it's like summertime and the electric bill is really low and we have a good
You just ruined my joke again.
Sorry. Why am I saying sorry? I'm not sorry.
It's all good.
But no, I would legitimately use it. $100 goes fast.
I can make $100 last 3 weeks.
It's because you're a lot better at saving money than I am.
It's because I've been to the crunch. You know nothing about the crunch. I've been watching the Mighty Boosh. Anyway, if I found $100, what would I do?
100. You said 500. It's only 100.
I find 100 every 5 weeks. Well, all 5 weeks. I get lucky. $100. What would I do with it? Probably put $50 in savings, and then give the other 50 to food. Because food's not cheap.
Not as cheap as I would like it to be.
Although I think I would just spend $50 on a lot of cheap food, though.
You should buy fresh food, and it'd be better.
I start a farm.
Yeah. I mean, our neighbor gives us radish or turnips. I keep calling turnips radishes. Okay. Well, if you're done, if that's
I'm
going
done.
to be,
I was just thinking. That was my lost in
Uh-huh.
thought base.
you just got a free plane ticket to anywhere in the world, but you have to leave immediately. Where are you going to go?
Ithaca, Greece.
Why Ithaca, Greece?
I've always wanted to go there.
I guess it would depend on, am I going to stay there, or am I just going to visit? Because if I was going to visit, I might go to China so I can go see my best friend. She's teaching overseas.
Hi, Ilea, if you watch this. We miss you.
Lots.
Maine misses you.
Sorry, we hijacked your room. You officially can't move back in when you come back.
Or you can. You just gotta sleep in the front room. We'll section it off. It's big enough. Anyway.
My aunt is taking me to Ireland next year or the plan is next year, for my finally graduating from college. If I don't screw up again. No. I'll get that done. What is... I don't know. It'd be nice to visit South Korea or Japan. Or India, even. I don't know where I want to go. I want to visit all the places.
You can go visit the Arctic.
I was about to say for the penguins. The penguins are Antarctica, aren't they?
Probably.
Go see the polar bears. Next question. An angel appears out of heaven and offers you a lifetime supply
Go Scandinavia. Sorry.
of the alcoholic beverage of your choice. Be brand specific, it says. Man, what are you going to say about that? Even if you don't drink booze, there's something you can figure out. So what's it going to be?
Does it have to be an angel? Can it be a Valkyrie?
Question said angel.
Dang it.
I wish I knew what brand that grape wine I had when I was in Germany. It tasted like grape juice. It's the one way I would be willing to get drunk the fastest. What? It was delicious.
I'm not judging.
Yeah. Do you know what you would, go for?
Stoli vodka.
Why Stoli vodka?
Because that's my favorite.
I don't know if I've had it, but probably not, since I don't really drink much. And the little bit I did drink when I was younger, it was usually cheap whiskey.
When you were younger?
Or cheap vodka. When I was hanging with Roz.
So like 5 years ago?
It's been longer since 5 years.
Oh.
Probably,
Oh, it has, hasn't it?
yeah, it's been 9, 10, no, 8 or 9. Since I lived in Waco.
Like 8.5.
Something like that.
Hmm.
But at least you know what brand you'd want. I just don't drink enough, so I don't know a specific brand.
Well, it's not because I drink all the time.
You drink
but-
more than I do is what I mean.
Yeah, not lately.
We have Jello shots in our fridge that neither of us want to drink or eat or whatever. We need to do a video with the Jello shots.
She said it, folks.
I
Not
did.
me.
It would get them out of the fridge. God, I would hate myself the next day, though.
Drunk gaming night. Yes.
Fuck.
Let's do it.
Yeah, don't expect that anytime soon, though.
Damn. That'd be fun. That'd be so fun. We should do it, though.
Yes, we'll do it.
I approve this.
Next up. You discover a beautiful island upon which you may build your own society. You make the rules. What's the first rule you put into place?
Now, me just being me and a fan of Bioshock, it would possibly be no gods or kings, only men.
It's a good one. I don't know. I was gonna say any bigotry of any sort and you'd be kicked off the island.
Yeah,
So that's sort of along the lines of yours?
but you'd have to have, like, security monitoring everybody 24/7 in order to enforce that.
Yeah, public bigotry. I don't want to become Big Brother. Or Big Sister.
I'm gonna go take a dump. Sit in the bathroom. I hate everybody. His toilet seat just launches him out. It's like, there goes Bob.
No, I'd still would want people to have their own beliefs. I guess I would be taking away freedom of speech in public.
Not really taking away, more like limiting. Or, no, you can't really, it's not really censoring because they can still say whatever they want, they just have to not, yeah, so it's just limiting. So.
I just want everyone to get along.
You want a utopian society.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And we all saw what happened in Bioshock. It started out amazing and then just went to shit.
I've read George Orwell.
Hey,
So.
it's the same stuff.
What's next? What is your favorite expletive? Fuck. Guess. Because you can use it as nearly every part of in every part of a sentence, and you can put it in between words. It's one of
You know, I really don't have a favorite.
you just randomly curse. It also is fun to
No,
say.
okay, like back in high school, I had a friend named Glenn Vance. Anytime we were just in like a conversation with me, him, and maybe like two other people, I would curse, but like the word I would use would be like super out of place. And everyone would just literally stop and stare at me like, "Do you know what you're doing?" I'm like,
What's an example? What do you mean out of place?
just no. I guess it's just the way I talk.
Oh.
That they hear it when they're caught off guard because the sentence makes sense, but they're just like, you could have used a completely other word for that. It's like I don't know.
When I was younger, I keep saying when I was younger, I'm not that old. No,
You're not old at all.
I know. When I would work at work with people who don't know me for a long period of time, they would be surprised when I'm finally comfortable enough to be around them that I start cursing. Like, we didn't know you were like that. Of course, now it's not as big of a deal. I work with my parents, so curses happen. I mean, I hear my mom going at it whenever she's not in a good mood because the person or something that she has received something that has pissed her off. It's quite amusing to a degree.
Now that I think on it, my word would probably be ass. Because I say that for a lot of reasons. Mainly because of, okay, and I forget what season of Red vs. Blue it is, but either Simmons or Griff is saying both, and one of them's like, "You sound like an ass when you say that."
Every time I marathon that series, I end up, at least like the first 5 seasons, I can't stop saying son of a bitch forever.
Right? But like after hearing that line, you sound like an ass when you say it. I was just like, both. I was like, I don't sound like an ass when I say it, but whenever I hear somebody else say it, that line pops in my head. So I'm just like, you sound like an ass when you say that, and then I just use it throughout the day. So, but
no, I like the malleability of fuck. You can attach it to other words. You can put it in the middle of words. It can be the noun, the verb, an adjective, and so on.
it's universal.
And the last question on the list today. Your house is on fire. Holy shit. You have just enough time to run in there and grab one inanimate object. Don't worry, your loved ones and pets have already made it out safely. So what's the one thing you're going to save from that blazing inferno? Probably the picture that I got from Terry Moore that he sketched when I met him. I'm gonna go get that. Don't mind me. While you're thinking. Are you thinking?
Oh, I was like, well, the one inanimate object I would save. Then I realized everything I have, I can replicate or buy again. Yes, just hey, you're getting your revenge. You're putting an awesome picture over my face this time, in real time.
Finish your thoughts.
Probably my computer.
I guess you would just grab the desktop.
Yeah, just
Because
because I can replace a monitor, I can replace a desk, I can
you
replace.
need an external hard drive, so you can just grab that and go. So you don't have to lug your.
Right. Okay, so if I had an external hard drive, I would grab that on my backed up files because that would take forever to replicate. My art, I can just go to another convention and just rebuy that the artist is there.
That's all right. Supporting artists is great. So I'd be all for that.
But I mean, I can replace an hourglass. I can buy another bumblebee off of Amazon. So it's not really, like I said, I'm not really materialistic except for my computer because my life is there. Sadly.
That's so sad. That's the way a lot of people are these days. It's just our society.
Yes.
Well, I hope we haven't bored you too much. I know I keep leaning forward, but the mic doesn't pick me up that well because I'm not very loud usually. Not unless I'm cursing at the game. So yeah. Are you
I was mimicking you.
I know.
Also, I'm helping, as I said, Chris with his channel.
Getting him going.
No, he's going. He just needs some more. He just needs more people viewing his stuff.
That'll come in time. Especially if he's good at it.
True. Also, I filmed this other thing for somebody, for a group of people in Stephenville. I'm going to put a picture of it right here. Go watch it. It's just another channel that I'm helping launch called Anime Writers. I think we're going to have some fun there. So.
You'll have to tell me about this next time.
Yep. And along with that, just like, comment, subscribe. Leave us some questions. We will answer them.
Hope we didn't bore you too much. I had fun.
You had fun?
I did.
Okay, cool. I enjoyed this.
So yeah. Bye, darlings.
Bah!
Do I really gotta fight Asgore? Do I really have to? People keep telling me I have to, but I don't want to. I don't even know if I want to go home. But there's no home to go back to. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I don't know.
Neither did I. I found out the hard way. It was not fun. Get the fuck away from me!
They just charge at you?
Yes! I wasn't paying attention and checking behind me.
They want your yum-yums.
Get the fuck away from me!
But it's fun. Like I said time and time again, I really like the shadow mechanic of this game. It's pretty fun stuff. But I keep failing so hard at these horses. It's just simple platforming.